Hello. Guys, it's a crocodile! Ah! Come on. Not a real crocodile, guys. Believe it or not. Actually, is it data? Rock. Rock. Before we start here, I have to put insulin in my body. But... You know what I randomly downloaded yesterday? Resogun. What is that? What is it? So a patch came to the Tomb Raider remasters yesterday. Sorry, today even. And I was like, fuck yeah, that means the trophies are gonna be fixed and I can play it. And yeah, the trophies are fixed. Except one. So I still can't start it. Because there's still a fucking trophy that you can't get, even though the devs actively fixed trophies, but they didn't fix one. So if I start the Tomb Raider trilogy now and I'm like, yeah, let's go get all trophies, guys, there'll be that one fucking cuck bronze trophy that'll ruin my profile. Ain't having that. Not having that. I think that's probably the first thing I'm going to stream from my new place, would be the Tomb Raiders. Provided they're fixed by then. I don't know, past. I wasn't really gaming then. I mean, I was, but I was on, like, I don't even know what I was using in 2014. I probably was on PS4, actually. Sorry, I'm injecting right now. Yeah, I've handed in all my references for the property today. So I got receipt of payment this morning, which means that it's officially mine. So I'm not getting the key until the 25th, so that sucks. But is what it is. Because I likely won't be moving in. Very unlikely I'll be moving in on the 25th. I want to be moved in by like 31st of March. I would love to be moved at the end of this month, but I don't know. I need at least like bed, internet. I need to sort internet out. And my PC, of course. Like once I've got those three, I can move in. Decorating furniture all sorted. I mean, decorating I won't be doing. And I don't have any furniture, but again, my mum has a mattress I can have, single mattress. That's like barely been used. In fact, I think I'm the only person who's used it. What is my hair doing? Ugh. But no, we can, like, even if I don't have internet sorted come the 25th, I can still move furniture in. Like, just because I don't have internet doesn't mean I can't put stuff in there. Internet over bed. No, you really wouldn't pass. I think you're kidding yourself there. Why is my... Whoa. My frame rate feels super low. Oh, is the game doing that weird thing again? With like the shadow? I might just give my game a restart. I did launch it that one time and it was acting really weird. Just gonna start the game. Case. But yeah, I'm very excited to get myself in there. But again, I'm just trying not to. I'm not rushing anything either. Holy shit! Is that a 42 gig patch for Dying Light 2? My PC is acting very Windows updatey at the moment. Let me check. Please don't. It's acting very, very much like it's downloading Windows Update. Mind you, the last couple of times... Yes, it is. It is downloading Windows Update. Fantastic! Well, that's probably why the game is acting really slow. Yay! To be fair, I didn't use my PC at all yesterday. Maybe this update came yesterday. But I got home and I went to bed at 7 o'clock. I was so tired. Performance just doesn't feel right. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm not alive. I'm not sentient. Just believe that I am. You know I add. Mm-hmm. Same, man. I feel that. I feel that. I do. Um... Oh no, if I buy this, if I buy this, I'm never gonna fucking spend energy on upgrades ever again. I'm just gonna keep buying fucking bubbleheads. I'm gonna get it. We need 3 limb chips. Can I make those? I don't think so. No. We need an LIM chip. Oh no. All right. Okay. Well, we need this upgrade anyway, and we're well overdue. Maybe I can get the limb chip. Carbon fiberglass. No. We need corrupted energy. We need to go to the mega fucked up land. Reinforced headlight. Bio headlight. Mega fucked up land, actual name. I believe it. Man, I really want to play Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider trilogy, but as I said, right now I'm not starting it while there's unobtainable trophies, but God, I've been thinking about it so much recently. Ooh, we need lead shielding. Ooh, armored bumper. Ooh, yeah, let's get that. What the fuck? What is that, Past? Lead shielding, huh? Lead shielding. Where would that be? Incident board. Yeah. I don't know. Man, I've only failed 2. I feel like I've done pretty well so far. I haven't seen lead shielding anywhere. What the fuck? All-terrain tire. I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it. Paddle tire. Well, that drives in water. Where be lead shielding? Ah. No? Iron shield? Huh? Am I stupid? I mean, we know that I am. Under doors? Olympium door, steel door, insulated door, armored panel, insulated bumper. No? No. I literally can't see it. I see it. Oh, an ion shield. That's it. What is it? Lead shielding is what it's called, right? Oh, scan lead shield. Oh, it's a scan. It's not a fucking upgrade. That makes a lot more sense. Scan a lead shielding? Fuck. Okay, well, we got the armored bumper. Belching barnacle anomaly. A lead shielding. That sounds like a, Oh, we can get armored door, though. That sounds like a vehicle you could find. A ruined vehicle. As opposed to an anomaly. The layering might be a little inelegant, but the protection it offers is almost comparable to that of a light armored vehicle. Yeah, I wanna get the armored bumpers first. When your bumping exhausts the endurance of other beleaguered bumpers, why not bumper more? Bump up your armored bumper with a bumpier upgrade. Allow yourself to bump once again with renewed confidence and vigor. Carbon fiberglass. Carbon fiber and fiberglass synthesized into a new material with a remarkably high resistance to both heat and chemicals. Good for those who don't enjoy being dissolved. Okay. I'm stuck forever in this menu. There we go. Large fuel can. Taller, deeper, wider. This container has much more capacity than your previous fuel can. Think of it as a new briefcase for your most important petroleum product. Yeah, Shit, all my stuff is, like, almost broken. Can I... So, durability, does that translate into battery? I guess not. No. So how does one... Can I recharge this in any way? Armored door. More steel sheets. Give me more. Another thing that I'm overthinking a lot, I think, is when I'm streaming, like whether my neighbors can hear me. Obviously, they'll be able to hear me when my windows are open, but like when my windows are closed, I just hope there's enough noise insulation. I don't know. I'm probably really overthinking that. There's like, of course there is, but I'm still scared. Okay. Yeah. So those. There. Bumper. I only make one. It's fine. Not a yelly person though. I'm not. I'm really not. Like, I don't know. But I still talk loud. I don't know. I'm not exactly quiet. Actually, I'll. This one I'm more repaired more than this one. And I can't really do much. I can't really do any soundproofing because the person who would hear me is upstairs. So there's probably less between the floors than there is between the walls, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I don't know. If I'm having a conversation with someone in my room, I'm talking at this volume. There's absolutely no way that they'll be able to hear me. So I seriously hope not. I just want to fucking knock on my door on day 2. Excuse me, can you please be quiet? That would suck. That would suck big time. Okay. I'm gonna remake all my gear here. So, pry bar, scrapper, impact hammer. Yeah, exactly, Trig. Yeah, that's what I am afraid of that. Because, like, if that does happen, then I just can't stream. Like... But, I don't know. I always think like this. I should stop thinking like this, because it's, like, making me less excited to move. Don't stream at 3 AM. No, guess not. If not expect anyone, then ignore. Past, no. Yeah. I am that's honestly, that's probably the thing I'm terrified of the most, is telling me to shut up. Because as happy as I'd be in my new place, like, streaming is me. It's part of me. I do it because I love doing it. And if I can no longer do it, then... Yeah. Maybe I'm being too negative. Maybe it'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, couldn't really afford to be that fussy though, Trick. Oh man, the more that I think about it, the more it scares me too. Oh, I need to stop thinking so negatively. Alright, sorry. It's been half an hour and I haven't even gotten my car yet. Radio toggles, every door closes. I thought I... Oh no, I'm leaving that because it's fine. Yeah, I'm leaving that because it's arguably advantageous. Okay, well... Out we go. Actually, no. Before I go, I want to see if... Should I bring one of those vacs with me? Because there's like flowers and stuff that I can harvest, but I need like a vacuum. Resources. Yeah, like neon reef. Yeah. Recommended tool, thermal vacuum. Salamander grotto, hand vac. Yeah, I should just bring this. And then, can I make a thermal vacuum, or... Guess not. Can't even make this that I'm holding. Can I? That's in here. No, it isn't. It's in here. No, it isn't. It's in here. Hand vac. And then thermal vacuum. Well, I might as well get this now. Then... Thermal vacuum. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna start harvesting some of that stuff, if possible. Considerably more powerful iteration of the hand vac. This applies highly focused energy to produce an even more emphatic and efficient result, while also casting light into the dirtiest, darkest of corners. Keep away from face. Keeping away from face, I guess. Oh, I need to make large fuel can? Is this permanent? I need thermostat crystals for that. Okay. Let's go. I wish I could play my own music on that. Well, maybe you can. Go this way. Oh god, I might have to take an antidote headache all of a sudden. Oh god, I put myself in a downer now, thinking about if there's noise problems and I get told to shut up, and then I'm just gonna be sad. I need to stop thinking like that, but I can't help it. Oh, look, there's no road. Ow. That's a big bump. What was that? Place has only got fog. It should be fine. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to the other junction. Zappy Tower. Lost in the fog, yep. A lot of zaps. Yeah. Also a lot of shinies. Disruptive discharge. Better than ceaseless discharge. Yeah, I just want to really remind you all that there's a boss in Dark Souls that's fucking called Ceaseless Discharge. Oh. I feel like I should be looting more now. So I will. Until my flashlight runs out and I get sad. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe it was not wise to pick up a charged item. Full of juice, a recent arc discharge or blast of electricity has filled this with a hair-bristling amount of energy. It'll discharge itself in time, but until then, it's probably a good idea to get this wet. Not a good idea to get this wet. You may see some unusual behaviors. Okay. It's fine. Got some stuff in here from last time. Need to remember I've got side storage as well. Ooh! Anomaly Chases sticker. Cool. My flashlight's gonna die in like 2 seconds. Yep, there it goes.
Many monarchs have come and gone.
Holy shit, what the fuck? It actually is 2 years. Thanks, Jamie. My flashlight! wanna... Oh! A shocked tourist. That is an actual anomaly. Different one. Yeah, not YT. Lead shielding! Good stuff. Now I can upgrade my, my thingy McFlappy. Ah, I can't see shit. I'm sorry, you guys could probably see even less. Sizzling mist. What the fuck? I just had something at the top of my screen that said take screenshot or record something. I think it's Gyazo. I just reinstalled Gyazo since I didn't reinstall it when I reset my PC. I don't know what I did, what I pressed to make that come up. We need to get more metal. Do you count as a resource, or are you just there? They're just there. Metal. Metal. We don't need roads. Although, I should probably... Nah, you know what? I probably should go through the town. Get some more loot. Because I am running fairly low on rest houses. Vehicle. Half frame. Oh, I guess I'm gonna get nothing from that. Wait, is this the first place I ever looted again? It is. Back down memory lane, I guess. What is that light? It is a TV. This is the first place I ever looted in this game. I don't remember this light flickering last time I was here, though. I do not. Oh my god, why is the game so dark all of a sudden? I don't remember visibility being this low. It isn't even foggy or anything. Either. Ah, yes. Back to looting without being able to see anything. Red paint. Cool. A permutation of the words Pacific and drive that results in a funny pun. I don't know. I said driving pacifically one time, and then I decided that I really liked that, and then I've stuck with it ever since. Be more That's a ban. I swear I don't recognize these lights flickering. Past. I said driving pacifically. Oh my god, I can't fucking see. I said it like once to Jamie, I think, when I was playing Lies of P. And then I decided in my brain was like, haha, funny. And then I've stuck with it. For real. Funny on God. Isn't that right, Quiddy, huh? Yeah, that's right. My tire just fucking gave out. Yeah, my off-roading tire burst on the road. Mm-hmm. Or is it loose? It's flat. Great, I don't have a sealing kit. That's lovely. I should be able to make one, right? Poof. Airstrip. I too am allergic to air. Oh hey, it supercharged me. At the cost of damaging my whole vehicle. Great. Damn it, dude. Those wriggling wrecks are so hard to see. Uh-oh. Great. Man, I died in this one last time. This one's fucking ridiculous. I can't go 2 seconds in this one. Okay, I can repair this quite a bit. I have a lot of putty. I mean, yeah, I feel like I've done pretty well so far. I failed 2. I don't know. Maybe that's bad. I don't know. Maybe I've been playing it too safe. Who knows? I know, it sounds like a skill issue, Jamie.
After the multi-stage evacuation of the Olympic Peninsula's 100,000-strong population, the records get sketchy. Once the region is swept clean of civilian eyes, the flow of information trickles to an eventual stop. ARDA has always maintained that the evacuation was done in the name of national security. That there was simply nothing more patriotic than sacrificing your homes, with the communists plotting our demise across the Atlantic. Certainly not because there was any danger from the strange experiments happening inside, or situations most unnatural to witness. ARDA kept a wide berth, displacing citizens far ahead of the front line, so first-hand accounts of things going awry were rare. But rumors spread fast, and everyone had some story about a distant relative whose pet changed in inexplicable ways, or a friend of a friend who followed strange lights into the woods and never returned. Once the civilians cleared out, the ARDA employees moved in. Scientists, officials, support staff, and their families made the Olympic exclusion
Shit,
zone
my
home,
bumper's fragile.
reaching anywhere from 300 to 1,000 in total at its peak. What any of them were doing in the zone was kept hush-hush, but the population just outside the walls found the secrecy irresistible. Every shipment of raw material, out-of-season weather pattern, and inexplicable light or sound became the talk of the town for the first decade of the zone's existence.
I mean, I have had a lot of issues with tires. As well. What the fuck? I feel like this is wrong. I feel like my car should be able to handle that easily. Why'd that just turn itself on? Yeah, can you go backwards, please? Okay, I'm glitched, I guess. No, I'm in driving now. What the fuck? Something just happened to my car, something it did not like. It's okay, Jamie, it's all gonna change because I'm about to, when I go back to the garage, I'm gonna buy the bobblehead printer, and then I am not upgrading anything for like 20 hours, so. That's supposed to be in the air. Oh shit. Okay, that's turning on. I don't know. I think reversing is causing that. Yeah, reversing turns on the light above me. That's fine. And but it also puts me in parking mode, I think. Yeah, it does. Okay, well that's annoying. I want to get rid of both of those. I really want to loot my stuff, but I don't want to do it while that thing is around. Is this unstable energy? Looks like it. Oh no, it isn't. I don't think it's supposed to be in the air like this. That was just to loot my remnant. Last achievement. I thought I already did that, but I guess not. Oh my god, I can't reverse! Because it puts me into fucking parking mode and then I can't see anything. But then, wait! But then switching that back off also puts me into parking mode. What the fuck? Yeah, I also saw that sign, that fatalities sign. You're good at the game, Jamie. Work is so dull right now. It's the thought of having to pretty much shoot the shit for 8 hours again tomorrow. Swift storm. Okay, we gotta get the fuck out then. But I would like some unstable energy. Ideally. Don't know what that was. That's gonna fuck with my car. Yeah, there's a lot of bad shit happening right now. There goes my tire. Oh my god, I drove right fucking into that. What a... I was scratching my face. Okay. You know what? It's pretty safe here. Gotta be quick. I gotta get my tire back up and running. And before it's loose. Oh, it is flat. Let's go. Oh, I completely lost the panel, huh? Well, I guess the only way I can get that back while I'm out is, well, this is fine. Is the, gas station? Okay. Ugh. Oh wow, I'm going to be quick. Huh? Huh. What is this stuff? Oh, butterflies. Yo, listen. Wow. One glass shard. Great. The Swift Storm's not so fast this time. Not as fast as it was that other time. Jesus. Fucking instant. Perpetual stability. Son. Dobby is free. Oh. I'm sad I didn't get to scan that other anomaly.
Okay, first off, I've loaded up 3 locations on your ARC device map. You see them? Head to whichever strikes your fancy.
You sending them to the Visions?
Sure am. We're gonna use this.
My optical vassalizer. We shouldn't use that.
Why not?
I mean, it's been decades. No way that thing is in any sort of working shape.
I've been fixing her up in secret, and I'm sorry. Don't be mad. It's gonna be a surprise for your birthday. Oh, I've gone ahead and made an itty-bitty modification to your headset, Driver. I've hooked up the basilizer here to modulate your scan function. Think of it like an extra layer of mayonnaise on your technology sandwich.
What are you using the vassalizer for?
No spoilers. We have to tell the story from the beginning. Driver, get ready to feast your eyes on
The Visions.
Looks like all doors close. Well, that's 3 quirks identified.
So we told you about the mass hallucination. Hundreds of people, 30 seconds of crazy, yada yada. But there was one instance where that event and the remnants intersected. The story of Laura Cesari. Laura worked at ARDA as an executive secretary. She put in her hours, but she spent her evenings with a real passion. Painting. When the hallucination event swept through, Laura was overtaken like everyone else. But for her, the visions didn't stop. She tried painting them, but grew frustrated at it.
inability to recreate what she saw. Now at first, Ada wrote her off as one of the many whose brains got scrambled by what they saw. Until Laura stumbled across a rusty can of paint in the woods. It was a remnant. Once she started using this paint, the visions in her paintings began to come true. She painted feverishly for over a year, chasing the visions the entire time. Until the day the paint ran empty.
And then she disappeared. Like all remnant holders do.
Now that we know the remnants and the mass hallucination are related, maybe Laura's visions can help us out.
I want more, actually. Are you on my car? Fuck off. I know I'm low on fuel. I'm gonna go over here. Oh wow, okay, I'm really gonna need to start. I'm gonna have to siphon. Dude, will you go away? These
This is where your
abductors.
theory comes in, Francis. You tell him. Oh, look at me babbling away. Francis, you explain it. It's so good.
Go away!
I'd rather not.
Come on, we talked about this. You should be proud of your work. Toot your own horn.
I not this time.
Okay, well, Francis's theory, his entire branch of research was that the zone exhibits a property seen nowhere else on Earth.
The delivery.
Every phenomena that occurs here leaves its fingerprint forever on the physical space. So he created this device to pick up on these sub-physical after effects. How did you explain it? It was like identifying a whale's favorite color using only the wake it leaves behind. The rest was science mumbo-jumbo.
It's a form of electromagnetic imprint. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
And what a better time than now to try it again.
Dude, I don't know what's causing the doors to close. It's because maybe it's me bumping into it, but it's closed even when I haven't before, so I'm scared about fuel, guys. I don't think I'm gonna have enough. I really need to siphon from somewhere. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't reverse. It's such a pain. Yeah, I don't see many wrecks in this biome though. Ah. Yeah, I see those barrels around, yeah. Keep an eye on them. Okay. This is good. Get it in the trunk, gunk. What is causing my... I don't know what's causing the doors to close. We'll experiment when we get back to the garage, I guess. And that's 3 quirks that I want to fix now. Inverting doorway.
Inverting doorway.
Ugh. I don't like this one. Hey, is it just me or did this world look different before?
Probably the instability messing with the paint over time. It's been decades after all.
No, something's definitely off. Hey, where's our old notes from when we took a field trip out that way? Driver, why don't you go ahead to the next one while we investigate this?
Okay.
I can't. Yeah, I can't even look at it. Francis, you explain it.
Maybe you've already seen him, driver. A freestanding bright blue door in its frame, out in the wilderness with nothing around it. If you do see one, don't get anywhere close to it.
Okay, so if I see one, run straight towards it.
He was pretty close to a doorway when it opened.
Gotcha.
It's called the inverting doorway. When the door is shut, it's safe. But once in a while, it opens, and everything near it is turned inside out.
Its victims are mostly bears, squirrels, and birds. They all go through hell. Meat and bones on the outside, fur and feathers on the inside. It's not fun to see. Once, a group of hikers didn't heed the warning, and
No, we're done here, driver. If you see one, you stay away from it. That's all you need to know. Let's go.
Please let me drive away from the rock. The all-seeing. Oh my. I don't know if I want to get this one. It's right next to one of those big orb things. Nah, that's what cowards say. Nah, a coward I am not. Okay. Yep, don't drive into the bubbles this time. Fucking line of tourists. Shit. I can't reverse either. Bastard power pod. Bigfoot mural.
Ah, the Bigfoot mural. My personal favorite.
Cool, good
Did
input.
you see that, Princess? Oh, Boy, oh boy, Francis, look, look, look! Look here, it's different from our sketch when we visited in '82.
It's all scrambled, but the shape seems familiar. If you tilt your head, doesn't that kind of look like Mount Olympus?
Oh, Francis, you flippin' genius! It absolutely is! Wait, let's look back at the first one. What's different there?
That shape right there, is that Hook Valley?
Holy smokes! Oh, wait, pull up all the topographical maps of the peninsula. If we look around the areas where you'd get that view of Mount Olympus, St. Francis, a cozy new basilizer would work.
I don't think this is the Basilisers doing.
Driver, we're on to something. Get to that third vision.
Cool.
Driver, if you come across a mushroom like the one in the mural,
Do not eat it. No, no matter how tasty it might look.
Eat it, you said?
You're speaking from personal experience. And let me tell you, it wasn't pretty.
Oh, just thinking about it makes me want to puke all over again. You've probably passed the biogenerators by now. They're our source of power in the mid-zone, and one of the best
demonstrations of renewable limb tech. Yes, these battery farms keep our lights on, but more importantly, they're also the only place in the entire zone where anomalized mushrooms grow.
And guess who turned out to be the world's biggest fan of those mushrooms? Bigfoot itself. And the vision foretold its arrival in the zone.
It started when those pods hanging from the battery farms were found chewed up. At first, they blamed it on the local wildlife. This was back when we used to have some. Then, the sightings of 10-foot-tall creatures started. That didn't attract much attention on their own.
Not until the first footprints were found. The Olympic Peninsula has always had a collection of Bigfoot sightings. But they were rare until Bigfoot had its first taste of the anomalized mushrooms. Then it couldn't stay away. And that's when the Squatches came knocking. They jumped the walls, set up camp, and they got to investigating.
Once they learned of the Sasquatch's appetite for these mushrooms, they cultivated entire farms of the stuff.
For months, they propagated mushrooms and set traps. And for months, evidence mounted that Sasquatch was making its rounds and evading those traps. Until one night, the experts disappeared.
Bigfoot got them, no question.
Come on, all 8 at once? How is that possible?
Never get in the way of a hungry Sasquatch. So about that last vision.
On it.
No, I'm telling you, the helmsman never made it out of the zone. He died here.
Not this again. I still don't know why you're so convinced they existed in the first place.
Driver, back me up here. This is how the story goes. It was the winter of '72. A ship set sail down the Columbia River 100 miles east of here. The helmsman was overcome by bad weather, and while in a particularly foggy patch, the boat hit something, and the impact threw him from the deck. When he woke up, he was on a boat on this very lake, smack in the middle of the zone, with no idea how he got there. He had with him a ridiculous amount of cash and paid anyone and everyone to get him out of the zone. But no matter how he tried to leave, on foot, in a transport, he would always head into a fog and reemerge on another boat. At last count, the great pileup was 20 boats high and 30 boats wide.
A limb duplication glitch, nothing more.
And you, of all people, blaming limb tech instead of a good old-fashioned mystery?
It doesn't add up. Artist's favorite pastime was carting people out of the zone. How could someone actually fail to escape? And a mysterious man with a backpack full of cash, and the one place he can't spend it. Seems awfully fishy to me.
Oh, it's an abductor playing with a jellyfish. Means the jellyfish is winning. Maybe not.
The great pile-up. You know, if you catch the mural at the right angle, when the moon is right overhead, you can spot the helmsman's body in one of the boats.
No chance. It's a paint smudge. Nothing more.
Believe me, it's true. I've seen it.
Oh, bingo!
See that pattern in the last mural? That flower only grows above a certain elevation. Put the three locations together, and you've got a square mile in the northeast corner of the deep zone. Huh. The visions were pointing towards something the entire time.
Hey, Abby, you can stop pretending to ignore us now. Take a look at this fine work. We've pinned down the location for the source of the mass hallucination. That's where the driver needs to go.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I knew the basilizer worked. What did I tell you?
I hope these guys make
Still
up.
doesn't
Like,
know, Francis.
You know what? Abby?
Not
Tobias
story
and
to share.
Francis and Oppie. I hope they become friends again. Alright, well, keep posted, yeah.
My theory. And that basilizer, they're illegitimate.
Wait, what are you saying?
I built that device to prove my imprint theory, and it was on the verge of getting the results I needed. But my research funding was running out. So, I forged the data. Not much, just enough to justify more time. I was so close. I knew the breakthrough was right around the corner. But Ara found out. That's why I was reassigned and my clearance revoked.
Wait, you told me you changed labs voluntarily.
8 years of research with nothing to show for it, and then for that to happen, I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean your theory is wrong. I still think there's something to it. There's a common thread with some of the remnant stories, like the telephone switchboard. The ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the remnants access those inputs.
Bad time to be dropping lore. Can you restart the dialogue? Let's say it again.
Interesting thing about that deep zone area you identified.
Damn it, I didn't think it would
I ran
completely
every
interrupt
coordinate
it.
in that area through the auto database, and what turns up? But access logs with entry records for Dr. K up through March 1963.
What? No, the doctor died in 1961. In the lab accident.
So we were told. Then, I found access logs for both that deep zone site and Red Meadow. Years and years worth of activity.
Red Meadow Research Facility? But it was demolished the same year. After the structural damage caused by the... lied about that too, didn't they?
It appears so. The driver should give the Red Meadow ruins a visit. If Dr. K didn't die that day, I'd like to know what was keeping him so busy.
So would I, but... do we have time for this? We don't know how long the driver's got with that remnant.
And that's why we need this information. Whatever Dr. K was doing relates to all of this. It may be the key to what lies at the end of the road for the driver.
I... agree with you. God, I hate saying that.
Driver, I've marked the Red Meadow facility on your route planner. Head there whenever you're ready.
I guess it's logbook. No.
Of research with nothing to show for it, and then for that to happen, I couldn't face you.
That doesn't mean your theory is wrong. I still think there's something to it. There's a common thread with some of the remnant stories, like the telephone switchboard, the ones that seem to recall the past somehow. Maybe the remnants accessed those imprints, read them like a needle in the groove of a record.
Don't. You don't have to do that. It's in the past. I don't care about it anymore.
Damn. My man's got shame. Okay. Some well-needed upgrades, I guess. Wait, what are these upgrades? I haven't I haven't looked at many of these at all. Rudimentary solution. Softer and safer landings. I mean, they're pretty cheap, but plasma's pretty rare, I guess. Fine. Okay, lead shielding. Current field notes, Dr. A.F. Kingi, date unknown. This is ridiculous. We have transformed from a team of skilled scientists into day trippers with test tubes and sample kits. We must set up everything on site. You haul out equipment, computers, materials. We have these dreadful mobile laboratory trucks that are so generic in design, they end up helping nobody do their work. The latest fieldwork solution is apparently to have us erect giant walls of lead behind which we are supposed to perform direct observation of the latest anomalies. We must rush out in response to the latest sighting, build these things like we would a snow fort in winter, and hope to get enough readings and data before another EMP shorts everything. Chocolate bourbons or custard creams? That's not even a question. There's only one correct answer to that. Custard creams. It's utterly ridiculous. We don't even have equipment capable of helping us move and deploy all this other equipment. And, of course, setup takes so long that whatever we hope to catch is often long gone. That, or it has taken far too much of an interest in us for anyone to be able to work safely. Car frame. Journal, like, nice picture. Journal fragment, date unknown. Nothing left now. Nothing. Nothing at all. The radios are dead. Every electronic device has shorted or failed. The very last scraps of food are so rotten not even a rat would scavenge them. Not that I've seen a rat in this place in years. I haven't found anything close to a functional car within 20 square miles. Rubber perishes so rapidly, metal rusts or is irradiated, or both. I'm down to my last few drops of gasoline. Not that the generator has anything... Not on my screen. Not that the generator has anything to power beyond a handful of light bulbs. And if I tried to repair anything, those anomalies would pull it apart within a day. I think the others have evacuated without me. I can't blame them. They probably think I didn't make it, or our team leader didn't. Sorry, our team leader didn't. The 2nd Army escort didn't. Even that bug watch reporter woman and her crew were just... Well, their car has now been picked apart too. A shocked tourist. Journal fragment, date unknown. You know what? It's an increasingly bad time in the zone these days. Every day when I step out my door, I should just get a different job. I should do something else. It's getting worse. I swear these things are all but springing up out of thin air. Now we have this chain reaction thing. This brutal, deadly trap that just outright slaughters people. Whose whole lines of those dummies, any one of them capable of setting off all the rest. 7 people have died in 3 days. You know what it feels like to me? Like the zone is murdering us. Even like it enjoys doing so. It's as if something really, really doesn't want us here. That's part of the journal fragment. You know what? That's fine by me. Tomorrow morning, I'm out. An airstrip? Yeah, I saw this. Telephone transcript. Central Exchange Monitoring, September 14th, 1964. Tobias, this is Francis Cook. Yeah, the scientist. I've got a bit of an update for you. I'm afraid it's bad news. Those drums of experimental gravity gel we were sending back to you are not gonna get there. Neither is the truck, it seems. We had some kind of atmospheric shift and then more anomalies than I think I've ever seen before. Everyone's safe, but our driver has a broken leg, and as for the gel, well, the whole strip of road between our lab site and that old gas station got smeared and scrambled, so now it's more like some kind of giant trampoline. I'm not kidding. Anything that touches that road just takes off. It started to spread to some of the forest and swamp nearby. It's not that the gel is just spilled on the road. It's like it's a part of the ground now. Part of the earth itself. So I guess you can update your inventory logs on that. Is there some kind of maintenance request that I should file for this? Giant trampoline. Blasted power pod. Oh yeah, that was that weird... Those weird, like... orange egg things. Our debriefing recorded May 21st, 1963. Oh, and another thing. We're installing new transformers and battery farms across all facilities as of this week. Folks, this is an extensive upgrade that is going to take a few months. Now, you're going to notice a few changes in some of the technology we implement. We're switching out some transformers. We're using shielded systems wherever we can now because interference is so bad, and we're trying a new type of battery. Some of you will be cleared to work with this technology and some of you won't, but I can't skirt around this one. Whether you're allowed to work with it or not, you're sure as hell gonna notice it anyway. I trust you well enough at this point to know that you won't ask questions that you know you shouldn't, or ask your friends and your colleagues anything that puts them in a difficult position. Just know that technology moves fast these days, and when you need to know, we'll let you know. This LAM stuff has been good to us, and it's part of our job to respect the rules and keep confidence, okay? So, got that, everyone? I'll speak more on this with those of you cleared for the LAM briefing at midday. Everyone else, keep your heads down. Got that? The Bigfoot mural. One of a series of murals painted by Laura Casari in 1962. A mural that foretold the coming of the Bigfoot to the Olympic exclusion zone. Legend has it that Bigfoot was drawn by the anomalized mushrooms that grow in the midst. Mural depicting abandoned boats in a lake. It was told that a man was trapped inside the zone, and every time he tried to escape, he reappeared on yet another boat. Rough. A mural depicting a blue-framed door, freestanding in the wilderness. It warns any who behold it to stay away from it. But when it opens, any living creature nearby is turned inside out. Great. That's lovely. Lightning rod. Ever argue about whether Frankenstein was the doctor or the monster? Now you can argue about whether it's the mechanic or the vehicle. Capture electrical energy from lightning strikes and send it straight to your battery. That sounds useful, actually. If I could just plonk that on top of the car somewhere? Weary. This workhorse is dying. All that stress and strain, plus the effects of an anomaly or three, has been too much for this engine. It doesn't matter that there aren't thousands of miles on the clock. What matters is that this will need to be replaced as soon as possible. I think my current engine is weird. No. Is it? I don't know. We'll check. A shorted spark plug. Timing's off. A plug is either shorted or fouled and should be replaced as soon as possible. Until then, the finely tuned firing of this engine will be out of sync, and this could affect speed, acceleration, and even battery consumption. Time to pull out a repair kit. I don't know if that's currently affecting me at the minute. Anomaly chaser sticker. Gotta go fast. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And red paint. Lather your car in the most passionate of tones. Danger red. A color frequently identified with bravery, success, and good fortune. Sure. Why is the paint menu bugged? I can't leave the menu if... Grounded sweater. Designed to both insulate the wearer and divert discharges, this will somewhat reduce the effects of harmful electrical exposure. It may be scratchy and have a copper trim that literally grounds you, but it could make all the difference when your body completes a circuit. Okay, I thought for a minute maybe it stopped me from yumping. No. I can still yump. Tree candy? It's cold but juicy, say Oppie's notes. That's a description that's both profoundly uncomfortable and yet utterly impossible to unhear. Tree candy. Good. Vent discharges. The word discharge is very prominent today. Okay, we have a lot of work. We're gonna be here in the garage for quite a while because we got some stuff to figure out about this car. This car has some questions to answer. When did you last see a bird? Are we sure it's a bird making the bird noises? Birds usually do make bird noises. They do. That is a thing birds do. More beige paint. Wow, this game really wants me to paint my car beige. It really does. The red paint as well. Okay, so why did my door keep closing? We need to figure that out. But first of all, we need to do this. So, reverses. Moves backwards. Shifter toggles. Car brakes. No? Car moves backwards. Oh, it's a chain reaction. So the car moving backwards isn't what's causing the shifter to toggle. The car moving backwards turns off the dome light, which then causes the car to go to toggle. Okay. And then dome light switches. I don't know if it switches off or if it toggles. Parking. Yeah, so it's toggle. So, dome light. Oh my god, I keep doing that, sorry. Dome light toggles. Shifter toggles. Okay. Still 2 undiagnosed ones. Oh my god, I need... two light replacement kits and a mechanics kit. Fix my stuff, please. Alright. cool. Didn't we figure out a third one? I'm sure there was another one. Oh yeah, the door's closing. But I can't replicate it. I have it diagnosed. No, well, that's the radio one, though. Radio toggles, every car door closes. Was something fucking with my radio, then? Because I know my radio causes it, but the radio wasn't turning on or toggling. At least I don't think it was. Is that what it was? But the radio, nothing was touching the radio. Does that zone, like, fuck with your radio, then? The discharge stuff? Right, okay, I might fix that then, because it's kind of annoying. Oh, dialogue. Of course. Still 2 undiagnosed, though. So if I take this scrapper with me, and I put this in here, will that? Oh. Only car parts, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Armored panel. Armored doors are what I got. Man, I need more thermostat. Belching barnacle. My stomach's scandal again. Huh. This instead then. Ouch, Jamie. A lead-plated panel. The addition of heavy lead layering reduces the damage and decay caused by overexciting radioactive particles. Don't make anyone impervious, but it will make them safer. I'm gonna run out of black paint, man. you're weary, I'm gonna place you. Check my engine. Oh, my engine is absolutely fine. Maybe it's worth seeing if I can upgrade that. But oh no, I need the fucking... Yeah, I need 42 thermostat crystals. Where do I get them? I mean, I know one place I can get them, but they're like that. It's very orangey. Whether it appears or not. Okay, my body was like, you're gonna sneeze now. And then right at the last second decided, nah, just kidding. I nearly did not refuel. That would have been pretty tragic. My wheel isn't looking too good. Yeah, I should just slap some pussy everywhere. I hate the word putty. I hate it. I absolutely hate the word putty. I hate it every time I say it. I want to die. But not before I move into my new apartment, and then I stream for an hour, and then the neighbor knocks on my door and tells me to shush, and then I can never stream ever again. Can't wait for that. That's gonna be so much fun. And panel. It barely changes the color, but it changes it enough that I can notice it. Sorry, hang on. Oh, I should have went to E6. Shit, fuck. Oh, I hate that I chose this one. Why did I go here? I didn't want to go here. Six was on the table, and that energy more than... Oh well. Hey, there's a collectible, at least. I've been addicted to, well, addicted's the wrong word, but I've been having quite a lot recently. I'm not allowed to now until payday. But I've been having these sweet and sour chicken balls from the Chinese. Oh my fucking... Oh! God, they are so good. Oh, is this repairing me? God, they're good, but I can not afford to get them now until I get paid. Because they are expensive. Animal stripes and anomaly studies #1. I didn't do a delivery check, no. I don't want to read this now, but I'll read it now since it's open. One of the earliest consistently reported anomalies, this mimicked many artificial noises made in its presence. A tiny, burrowing, bottle-shaped anomaly. This would surface and imitate engine noises, radiostatic, or in particular sirens. Studying these was difficult as those approaching them suffered immediate nausea and dizziness. Sightings dropped to 0 soon after the first crawlers manifested. Now, guys, look. I'll be streaming from like 5 till like 7, 8 o'clock. 8, 9 o'clock. Maybe 10. You know, like average. There ain't no way that I'm gonna get some guy knocking on my door telling me to shut up when I'm talking pretty much normal volume at like the latest, absolute latest, like 11 p.m. Ain't no way. Lethal Company's the only thing I'm worried about. Because I do get loud during Lethal Company. No, I get silently angry at giants.
Sadly, that's about where the cold, hard facts end. Listeners, I tried. I really did. I started my investigation in the usual fashion, digging up every piece of public record I could get. The paperwork is maddeningly typical up until 1955. Census records, soil samples, weather reports, hands-on survey maps, the beginnings of satellite photos, all readily available for anyone with the patience to walk themselves into a county office. Those materials don't tell me much, and I quickly am forced to turn to more dubious sources. Before the downing of multiple passenger planes and the subsequent establishment of a no-fly zone in 1962, crude aerial photos are taken and circulated. This is where things get interesting. I find fuzzy shots of what appears to be entire mountains relocating overnight. buildings disappearing and reappearing at random, and lakes filled with water or light, depending on the time of day. The resolution is dubious, making them inkblot tests in their own right. They are the stuff of dreams among amateur investigators and conspiracy theorists alike.
Yes.
The most outlandish, improbable, and extremely unverifiable stories came from breachers. People rumored to have jumped, tunneled, hot air ballooned their way through the walls. If they're to be believed, there is much to be uncovered. But more on that later. Limb technology is not paraded around in the press for long. As the government withdraws acknowledgement that it ever existed, the public's interest similarly begins to wane. Last verifiable activity is an exodus of ARTA employees from the zone, beginning in 1981 and followed swiftly by a full decommissioning of the zone in 1987. After which, those 3,600 square miles are sealed away, left behind with no explanation. A tomb, minutes away from the populous, perfectly normal city of Seattle. Decades of history and secrets locked inside. And that is where I'm left to fill in the enormous, ill-defined gaps.
So yeah, streams will be moved a bit earlier. Not by long, like an hour or two, just because, I mean, I'm gonna get home at like 4:20. On work days, so. Great, there's gonna be a lot of bunnies. Oh, I hate. Actually drive faster off-road. Man, I want chicken balls now. But I can't. I have to be a good boy. Unless... simply one of life's tough decisions. Some monster's gonna come out of the ground just getting fucking annoyed at the horn. Oh, fuck. No! I think he missed. Nah, I can't, Jamie, I can't. They're £8, and that's so much for one meal at the minute. when I'm so low. I don't know what green thing does, but apparently they're friend. Oh, they heal. Cool. I don't know if they're repairing much, but cool. Yeah, I thought so. It wasn't. Oh my god. That 30. Yep, my panel just went from dark blue to light blue. I think it's only doing the panels, though. Because the wheels haven't improved. Which is fine. I will take what I can get. They do, they take more, yeah, they do take more. Might be another vehicle I can scan. No, just box truck. Rude panel. The fire tire. Take that. Off-white paint. Green paint. More red paint. Oh man, I wish I didn't use my car's battery to heal there. Yeah, that's also true, Trick, yeah. No, it's not repairing them. That's a wriggling wreck. I just threw it back on my cart. Good job. Oh shit, the wriggling wreck's here. Yep. Alright. That was only really for charting
Oh, there you are.
and charting.
Here I was enjoying all that peace and quiet.
Bum-ba-dum. This must be where the pies go when they die. Okay then. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Wow, holy fuck, I've got a lot of stuff. Beep. Did I listen to... Yeah, I did. I remember. Does it not? Oh man, it doesn't... Doesn't organize them. Wait, what? Frequency file number 2. Part 2, the cold heart facts. Yeah, I've got... Wait, what? Oh. Oh, that's number 1. Okay. I'm confused as to how this works. Oh well, doesn't really matter that much. Paints and the decal away, I guess. And check out the wheel that we got. I'm assuming it's just like a... Oh. Oh! Where does that go? Nice. Is that a wheel on fire, or is that a dude with red hair? Spiky red hair? Or is it a duck with a fiery beak? I'll let you guys decide while I go to the bathroom. Disappointed no one put yes. I'm very disappointed, guys. Let me down. Headlights in good condition. Wait, which headlight's fucked up? Oh, it's weary. Oh, it's worn out. Worn out, weary, fragile. Yeah, I was gonna say, they all seem the same. Bald. I guess it's just like different arts have different versions of it. The dying of the light. This light is close to giving up the ghost, and its wiring is burnt out, and its casing is worn. While it hasn't died yet, it is still trying its best. It's worth replacing this when you get the chance. Okay. Headlight. Need a bulb. Craft the bulb. Craft the headlight. You need replacing. Steel door! You're fine. You need replacing now. Okay, we need a panel and door. Let's see what the bin has for us, shall we? Copper wire, and copper wire. Great. Panel. And door. Nope, that's the... I can't get chicken balls off my mind, guys. It's dangerous to think of chicken balls this much. Dangerous to think of any balls this much. No man has thought about balls more tonight than me. Especially balls of a bird. This time we'll go E5. Oh my god, that fucking wheel. I'm gonna repair that wheel, even though it's not even in that bad of a shape. No, the wheel's fine. It's fine. 70%. Guess I'm reversing back in because my back left wheel has just burst. Great timing. Thanks. Well, I'm glad I did it now and not straight after I set off. Fuck's sake. Poof. Yeah, Jamie, I don't want your bad luck. Get it away from me. Now. Okay, we gotta get some unstable energy here. I have a feeling my car is going to get shredded in the next 3 minutes. Let's see. I'm so close to just asking my parents to buy me chicken balls. On my mind now. Which was typing everything backwards. Well, after some of the monstrosities I see you typing in Lethal Company, I don't know if I fully blame your Twitch for that. More black paint. Insane. Wait, why is this stable? No. I want unstable. Like me. I want unhinged energy. If I ever run out of black paint, will I get a pink car? Jamie, I'm about to make you a proposition. I'm curious if you know what I'm about to offer. You buy me a portion of chicken balls. I will paint my car pink. That's the cost of a pink car, alright? Depends how much you want it. See, Trigger's really nice. He probably did it for free. Me, not so much. Man who wants balls. Oh dear. Oh! What? I hit the left right there? I saw the pink paint and immediately sprayed the whole car. Yeah, I had a feeling. But now I like black on black. I have a feeling I nearly just got cut in half. Looks like we became the Simpsons. What color is the Simpsons car? Yeah, this game is kind of made for Chaos Mod. Rain pow? Man, I love rain pows. Is that car pink? Oh. Oh. I don't watch The Simpsons. Never have. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I think this game would probably get support from crowd control. Do crowd controls still force you to use bits? The Warrens again. Me. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if there's another option that they give you now. I'm sad I didn't get any unstable energy from there. Stay away from that left, right. You can see, you can get good loot from these. That is not what I wanted to press. Another one. Blue paint, more red paint. Just gotta follow the road and yeah, see how it goes. Oh, my lights are messed up. Because of the wipers. The wipers caused my lights to flicker. That's a wriggling wreck. Cool. I think those are like the most bullshit things so far. Like I couldn't really have reacted any faster to that, and it still zapped me. Oh, perpetual stability. How far am I into the story? Can't imagine too far, really.
Oh, jeez.
Uh,
You know, I remember Red Meadow like it was yesterday. You up to your eyeballs in paperwork. Francis coated in chalk dust from the blackboards.
You mistaking my lab notes for a trash pile and throwing away weeks of work.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see it again.
They bulldozed that facility to the ground. There's nothing left to reminisce about.
First time ever that I actually feel like I have to use my wipers.
Do you ever regret all this?
From the very second I heard your voice coming through my speakers.
I mean, everything that happened here. Handing over Lynn.
The way the project ended, it cost you Alan. You know, your career, the entire damn Olympic Peninsula. And you're still here.
So are you. You chose your urban legends over everything else.
And you wonder if I regret it.
Oh, I have no interest in regret.
Guys, I found a moldy
I
balloon.
want to know if you ever felt that leaving was a real option.
After everything I've seen and heard and felt here, no, not a chance.
Then we have that in common.
Whoa, okay. Okay, I'm leaving. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking artillery strike of goo. Oh, Jesus, okay. Bit nicer this side. Twisted Ember. Oh, is this where I get the tree candy stuff? Yeah. always like getting one of them. Monster pearls. Okay, yeah. This place is cool. Bit volatile, but where isn't
How's
volatile,
Francis?
really?
He hasn't left the bedroom.
I'm sorry.
You didn't know about his devotion. It wasn't my secret to tell.
It's fine. This is between him and me.
I think they're becoming friends. I hope they do. Yeah, it seems so. Please don't left right me. It left righted me. Stop moving! Oh my god, stop! Dude. It left righted me. I'm
So,
ta-
what did Alan tell you about his work? He was second in command of Dr. K's lab, after all.
Alan didn't discuss his work with me, nor did I share mine with him.
Wait, you were head of the whole stinking department. You must have known something about what their lab was doing.
If there was anything useful to be found, I'd have sussed it out already. That's all I did after the accident. Try and fail to find any answers.
I am making the most of perpetual stability. Taking all of these. Oh. My turns go up, I guess. Yeah, looking very stable here, yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary here at all. Nope. Not that I can see. What is that? Ooh. Okay, thanks, bye. I'm going. Okay, something is very not happy with my presence here. Last one there's a rotten egg. I kind of want to look around for more of them. Oh. fucking hack jot right here. This is when I need that. Should be using the vacuum, I guess. That is very good. I have underestimated its usefulness till now. So that's... Wow, okay. Yeah, that's 33, just like that. I'm gonna continue looking around. I think it's stupid not to. This place isn't particularly dangerous, he says, at 50% health. Bollards. I kind of want 42 because that's when I can upgrade my engine.
Dr. K's lab has got to be here somewhere.
Oh! I see a little silhouette of a sap crystal. That's 40. I bet I'm gonna struggle to find more now. Forget to put the car in drive before hitting the gas 20 times. I'm gonna bet that's on a bingo square. I had a feeling. That's bingo? Well. Sounds like you made it pretty impossible to avoid, so. Fine by me. Okay, this'll do, this'll do. I feel, you know, the fact that you told me that you guys were looking through, like, the Voices of the Void events, like, see what I had coming, makes me even more sad that that playthrough ended early. That seems pretty fun. Yeah, the game got a huge patch, like fucking massive patch like last week. But it's too early for me. Voices of the Void's quite a big time sink. That's true, Jamie. That's true.
Dr. K's access records were coded to the lab that used to be here.
I'm feeling less optimistic by the second. Not a scoured this place clean.
Something's here. We just can't see it.
Oh, following a hunch. Not your usual MO, Oppie.
No, but being suspicious of Arda is.
I've only got 10 battery left. What's this music, man?
Whoa, driver, hang on. Where are you going? That should have been the end of the facility.
According to the blueprints, anyway.
Security protocol activated. Scan Arda's security credentials immediately.
Well, well. After all these years and Arda still has something to hide. We're definitely onto something now.
Driver, anything you find down there, scan and transmit it back to us.
We'll work on disengaging the security protocol.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this before I do that, though, in case I have to fucking... Depot steer out of here. I mean, easy steer, because I'm like the best driver in the game, ever. Like, no one's better at this game than me at driving. So it's always easy steer. Arda phenomena report.
Okay, here's something. This thing in the deep zone, they called it the well.
Oh, fantastic. Tobias, run those reports through the decryptor and see what you can find.
Anything else? Arda phenomena report 8080.
Oh, you'll like this, Tobias. Your remnant origin story, if you will.
Now let me guess. You're about to ruin a good urban legend with a bunch of science.
Fine, I'll read this one myself. Nice work, driver. We'll review these and summarize our findings after.
More stuff over there. I'm just going by foot because why not? It's not like the car is a key mechanic of the game or anything. Silly. I have a lot of glass, which is good.
These
1312.
lab notes are complete gibberish.
What about these diagrams, though? It looks like he was trying to convey something.
You can admire the doctor's newfound art skills all you want. You won't find anything useful in them.
I'm gonna collect all this plasma as well. We're gonna be here for quite a bit, but there's a left right up there. Plasma is not the most common resource in the game. Although I think our hammer is gonna break before we get them all. I'll prioritize the Spark Tower ones.
This is a decrypted record of the accident. Poppy, are you sure you want to hear this? It's got details about Ellen's final moments.
It's been over 30 years. I'm past ready. Go on, driver. Keep snooping and see what else you can find.
Yep, this is the last one. Probably make another. But I only got glass shards from that. And we're back here.
Alan's lab notes. Maybe my late husband sent us something useful from the grave after all.
And you're all clear.
Give us a moment, we'll let you know what we found in all this data. And make your way back to the auto shop after you're done scouring the place. And driver, thank you.
Where car? Where car? I thought. Oh, yeah. I must have. I think it's this. I think it's over here. Yeah, it is. I thought for some reason I thought I was still where I was where I entered the inner circle, but no, the car's around here. Oh yeah, I can see in the top left anyway. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, risk for the bisque. Okay. That's crazy, Jamie. Usually it would have... I've done similar things and it doesn't usually last that long. Mind you, a can of monster's pretty heavy, to be fair. Bus. Ouchie, ouchie. Ah. Oh, great.
Driver, you hit the jackpot. We've got a lead on what
What you're heading toward in the deep zone. Tobias, give us the rundown about the well.
Otta classified it as a hotspot of ultra-high energy gamma radiation. Its eruptions were spontaneous, and ultimately Arda made no conclusion about what caused it, when it would blow, or how destructive it would be.
Arda, of course, wanted to control this bottomless well of energy. So they brought in Dr. K and Alan to research activation and containment. They discovered a way to reliably trigger the well, and that was the remnants.
And that's what the remnants have been leading people towards. The well.
Okay, the rest can wait until we're back. Oh my god. I narrowly avoided those spikes. Oh! Wow. That's not what I wanted to see. Oh.
Now we go into the deep zone. Easy peasy.
Except for the issue of the old wall.
Right, yeah.
That. You got some genius idea up your sleeve, huh?
Is that how you think it works? That scientists conjure up genius at will?
Well, yeah. Do you?
Oh, well, in this case, I do. But don't expect it to work like that every time. Driver, the quarantine checkpoints will be the best way through the old wall, but they're death traps in their own right. But I designed something to help.
Oh my
Check out the
god.
blueprints I sent over.
Nice. No, I know what you mean though, Trick, but I'm always cool, calm, and collected during the escapes. Not a single ounce of panic anywhere in me during the escapes. So I know you didn't mean me. Because why would you when I'm always cool, calm, and collected? Alright. Kristen Ember. Private field notes, Dr. A.F. Kingi, date unknown. Typically, carbon only exhibits liquid properties at high temperatures and pressures, generally over 4,500 Kelvin and 100 atmospheres. A week ago, if you'd asked me about the conditions in which I expected it to exist, I would have presented these figures. That's what seemed to be a combination of mass hallucinations, seismic events, and radiation bursts. More and more of the zone is behaving differently. The environment, the weather, even substances and elements themselves seem altered as if mutated. In the woods west of our facility, what appears to be some form of liquid carbon flows like sap through many of the torched and petrified trees. Certainly, it is hot, but not so that it can't be collected and handled. Initial analysis show that it still behaves and reacts like carbon, but in this new form, it is lighter, less dense, and yet also burns more efficiently. We've collected several liters for further study. I preferred Oppie's definition, cold but squishy, something like that. Sap compressor, yeah. Partial mimosa, also known circa 1965. I think at last that we may have perfected the crystalline form of this strange new carbon sap. With, yeah, juicy coal, yeah. With Dr. Turner's focused electro-stimulative LIM induction, we can essentially grow crystals almost as casually as if we were doing a high school homework assignment. That's not casual at all. Perhaps I'm exaggerating a little here. We still need to set up the inductors on location, and they must be carefully monitored to avoid overgrowth, as we are not even close to observing consistent development. Still, the resource costs are low and the rewards are plain. We can begin to compress and shape sap before then collect and use the resulting crystals in far greater quantities than ever. We can begin to compress and shape sap before then collect. That sentence doesn't, like, fit together me. I don't know. We can begin to compress and shape sap before then collect and use the resulting crystals in far greater quantities than ever. That doesn't... Bit of a strange grammatical error there, I think, somewhere. And the applications of this, they could be extraordinary. A rotten egg. Transmission fragment, Arda Field Headquarters, March 14th, 1967. March 14th. Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay. Jim, I'm at my wit's end here. The guys you're giving me are stupid. They're idiots. 23 years in the army, and I swear to God we're at our lowest point. 23, that's as long as I've been alive. No, you listen to me. They cannot be out here touching everything they come across. New rule. Assume everything is acid. Everything. 1967 is tomorrow. Oh, is that right? You think I haven't heard that word before? Listen, my first development was Italy. I was fighting hand-to-hand in Monte Cassino a week after I arrived. You know where I was before that? I was in a goddamn camp on McNeil. Guys like you shipped me and my family to a camp in Washington because you thought we would turn against our own damn country. 23 years and I'm not gonna die back in this stupid state because some pimpled private doesn't listen because you are not briefing your soldiers. Now you sort this out and you sort it out today, or I take this all the way to the top. If you think men who look like me don't complain, I'll show you just how far this can go. One of us has a Bronze Star and one of us has a plywood desk. Sort out your battalion and don't you ever dare question my loyalty to this service or to this country ever again. Wow. Go, man. Apparently you can't find a rotten egg anywhere. Yep. Moldy balloon. Same with a moldy balloon. Transcript taken from psychiatric debriefing of Sergeant Dale Farrow, April 20th, 1960. Nice. I'm so sick of it, man. I'm so done with this place. You know how I felt looking at that giant bounding ball of death just heading down the street today? I felt like the whole world is out to get us. It isn't safe here anymore. We can't protect the scientists, the engineers, nobody. We've got these things out here shooting toxic snot around every day, and they act like people don't even exist. And they're mindless. It's not like you can reason with any of these things. You can't talk to them. I don't know how to predict any of them. I don't know how to predict how any of them will behave. I don't know what they want, if they want anything. All I know is I want out. Every day we go out there and we're in danger like nothing I've ever seen before. I can't sleep at night because I'm so scared, and because I don't even know if the barracks are safe now. Listen to me, Chen, we're gonna lose more soldiers, we're gonna lose more people. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be doing this. Damn. Didn't seem that dangerous to me, but maybe I just got lucky. Spark surge. Spark towers in this part of the zone are overcharged, making them even more dangerous. I'm surprised I haven't got that one already. Thought I did. Maybe I saw it and I didn't go to the area. Okay, classified stuff. Arda. Found the fire tire. Let's burn some rubber. Animal stripes. Go on, release your inner beast. Ammo. Now you see me, now you don't. Legal note. Camouflage decals provide no protection against anomalies or zone conditions. And numbers. Perhaps now you can reach pole position. Blue paint. Gentle yet strong, humble yet beautiful, lingering toward the moodiest end of the spectrum, the color blue is the true artist's choice. Green paint. Guided meditation. Nature flows through you. Or is it the odor of fumes? Your camouflage. Your calm. You're at one with the forest. You're at peace with the world. You're a modern-day druid. You're green. This guy likes the color green. And off-white paint. The ideal shade for those worried about causing offense, making a statement, or feeling the faintest twinge of passion. Transform your car into the color of dull dishwasher and drive forward into a life of mediocrity. Yes. Yes.
This second report's a good one. Ready to hear where the remnants came from? The original remnants were created in Dr. K's lab. They aimed to create a trigger for activating the well. By infusing objects with a carefully calibrated limb wave, the ones that shared a resonant frequency would...
Yeah, just get to the good stuff.
You know, you'd be a much better ghost hunter if it weren't for that unfortunate attention span. Reading this makes it obvious how the remnants ended up in the wild.
Wait, what? How?
The gamma ray surge that caused the mass hallucination event. That energy irradiated everything within a 10-mile radius. Objects with the right characteristics absorbed that energy and became the remnants people found out in the zone.
Wow. Francis would get a kick out of that one. I'll tell him later.
I've reviewed Dr. K's lab notes. And now we know what he was doing in that lab after the accident. Spinning in circles for years.
His injuries were real. Dr. K's radiation exposure should have been fatal.
And the minute he could stand on his feet again, Arda shuttled him right back to his lab and bid the monkey to dance.
They allowed him to carry on in the hopes that he would reproduce anything useful. He worked for 2 whole years before they quietly retired him from his post.
Sorry we scrambled your brain. Here's your pension. Bye.
I'm gonna get a chunk in the trunk. That's what I want. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's hot. Actually, that is hot. What is normally on slot 2? Oh yeah, the hammer thing. Okay, so I want to look into making that engine. We need 10 steel sheets. Let me see what you've got for me first. Chemicals. No steel sheets. It's fine. Okay. So, hang on. Engine. I need 9 more. Oh, yes. Moving up in the world. Let's go. Don't know how. That's probably gonna guzzle fuel though. So I'm gonna invest in. Actually upgrading my fuel capacity. Side fuel tank. back seat tank. Fuel synthesizer. Okay. I need to get a seat rack for the other thing. Seat rack. 3 more steel sheets. Seat rack. Where is that back seat? Yeah. Okay. And then back seat tank. Awesome. Okay, backseat tank. Sure, the fastest and most interference-free place to put this may be in the back seat, but it sure makes the car reek of gasoline. Furthermore, it's somewhat limited in its capacity, being about half the size of a regular tank. Still, maybe you can add even more tanks later. Yeah, it would be not enough room inside your car for gasoline. Mount a little more on the side and enjoy longer, even more exciting excursions into the zone. This is an extremely safe idea. And a fuel synthesizer. An impressive combination of LIM chemistry and advanced filtration, this battery-powered device effectively creates gasoline from various environmental substances it passively absorbs in the zone. Be sure to siphon it regularly. Seat rack. No one's going to be using those back seats. You may as well mount something there. This will serve as a solid enough base. And a trunk in the trunk. To add insult to injury, 250 years after winning their independence, Americans nationwide are enjoying bigger trunks than ever before. The trunk of one American car can easily fit 6 British vehicles. I'm not sure about that one. Newsflash, Seattle, August 17th, 1969. Air quality continues to suffer today as a result of ongoing forest fires raging through the Olympic Peninsula. Despite growing concerns from state officials, ARDA have refused to grant firefighters access to the two.
The old anomalies took up residence in the crossing points. It's not enough to have a shield. The shield itself needs to be shielded.
The energy drain on that shield is massive. It won't last you more than 5 seconds.
Yes, and?
You'll need to recharge on the go, but the deep zone's grid is completely dark.
You know, what if we could reroute our power into the deep zone? But we'd need to jumpstart the network somehow.
That car is basically the world's most overpowered electromagnet on wheels. The driver induces a current, then you open the electrical floodgates.
They'd have to induce the current the entire way through the old wall while making the crossing and maintaining speed.
I don't know what to tell
Easy.
you. If you don't believe the driver in that car's got what it takes by now, then go back to hunting ghosts. We've got a job to do here.
This could work. Are you in, Francis?
I don't know.
Look, we have a real chance of losing everything at the old wall. I'd like to not fail this far along.
How can we know this will work?
We don't. That's how science works. We form a theory, and we test it, and we fail. And fail, and fail, and only sometimes do we succeed.
Come on, Francis. Please?
Fine. I'll do it.
All right. The team is assembled.
Driver, get on with building that limb shield. We'll work on spinning up the power grid in the meantime.
Okay. Put that back in the trunk, gunk. Okay. You need a bit of work done on you. You are. Oh wait, no, you're only smashed. I can repair that. You're not fragile or anything. So I can, yeah, I just need a sealing kit for that. Blum 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 poof. Oh yeah, important stuff. Those in here. Well, you want the official sound effect to be plum blum 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 poof? I don't think you want. Can't tell you what you want, can I? I can handle the truth. Tell me what you want. What you really, really want. I guarantee it's not as much as I want chicken balls right now. What am I doing? I need to forget the chicken balls. It's not happening. Nearly 10 PM anyway. I'm not going out to the Chinese to get that. 10 PM on a Wednesday. 10 PM on a Wednesday. Buddy, everything, I guess. Armored bumper. Okay. Let me do this before I forget. Bring some with me. Honk honk. Only 2 quirks undiagnosed? Only 2? Wait, no. We know what one of them is, actually, don't we? Wipers. Okay, hang on. There's gotta be some sort of pattern here. So, they get brighter when they go right. So, wipers goes right. Headlights brighten. Yay. Light replacement kit. I'm never fixing that. Okay, so there's only one undiagnosed quirk. Which I really have no clue they could be. Huh. I can't believe you guys didn't know that existed. I assume it's radio related. Well, yeah, probably. Yeah. Could also be wiper related. What? So... What good does kicking do? Is it quite literally just... move your car? Okay. Well, yeah, that's it for me tonight. I'm a little bad now. Yeah, I slept 12 hours yesterday. I was extremely tired. So I went to bed at just before 7 o'clock. And then I woke up at just before 7 o'clock. So, just fucking slept 12 hours. Which was well needed. Well, tomorrow, I don't know. Oh, I can't really say. I want to say yeah, but it all depends on how work goes and how the day goes, really. Well, expect you to start streaming with chicken balls? No, unless someone literally gives me the money to get chicken balls, I can't get chicken balls. And even then, I shouldn't really get chicken balls. If he gets his balls, I won't be getting any balls. I will not be. Okay. Eight is a lot for a meal. Yeah, 8 is a hell of a lot. It really is. Fucking good though. They give you 30? No, they give you 10. 10 for that. I hate that they're so good because they're so fucking expensive. 80p per ball. What's that, Jamie? El Kilset Snep 8? 80 pence a testicle. Twitch making me look insane. What a message to reverse as well. I think I would have. That message would not have been as funny if it wasn't reversed. Okay, I had to realize what the last word was. Yeah. I don't know. I've got a couple of members of family helping me out with money this month. This is the only month where money's gonna be tight. And I've said this before, as an absolute last resort, I cancel my flights to ESA. That is absolute last resort. I can't stress enough. Like, that is if I'm penniless. Yeah, it's it's not only that, Jamie, as well, but like there was another £35 on top of that for the credit check form. It's $650 a month. Here, I actually can get pictures. Hang on. I haven't showed pictures yet because they're all on Facebook, but I did. No, that's really good for here. The first place I looked at, first apartment, was 750. Now how do I show these without leaking DMs? Ah, like that.